taken it to a global league that is well recognized now. You can only get bigger, better, and think harder. So your expectations for season 4?
Yeah, thanks, Nancy. Good afternoon to everybody. Thank you for making the time to be here today, to the players for making the effort to travel over, and to the Consulate General and West Coast. Thank you for the support. Nancy, I think it's always important to take a step back, and I think when we built this league, the whole objective was to build South African cricket back up, to see fans come back to the stadiums, to see our player group go from strength to strength. And we were very fortunate at the time to attract the 6 IPL franchises that you've referenced today. And they've played a huge part in supporting the league and developing it in the first 3 seasons. It has really gone well. It's exceeded I think everyone's expectations. And it's great to see both our women and men's national teams doing well on the back of the last 3 or 4 years. And here we are in India. I think India's always been a really close place to all our hearts in South African cricket. When we think back to readmission back into sport in, what was it, 92, 93, that first tour, and our men's team is about to play in Kolkata again. So it was great moments and memories.
And that's the thing, because you watch the SA20 and you feel like you're watching your favorite players, not in Indian shows, but a couple of months before that. The name itself, SA20, is so catchy, such a significance. How did that come about?
Oh, look, I think in the beginning we were trying to come up, as you say, with something that people could associate with, be catchy. There's a lot of leagues around the world, and we really wanted to stand out in terms of our colours, our vibrance, and our name. I think, with that, I think we've managed to achieve a lot of that with the way our stadiums come to life in the summer in South Africa. Really seeing, fans go from strength to strength and having a great time in stadiums. And, a lot of the when I travel around the world or come to India, everyone that watches SA20 always references the vibrancy of watching cricket and how it comes through the screen. And I think that's exactly what we wanted to do.
And just in general, you've already spoken about how maybe that success translates into national teams, because you're making finals of big global events in the last couple of years. But in the growth of the league and the reception globally with fans from all over the world tuning into this league, that growth has also been something very extraordinary.
Yeah, I think a lot of people forget the early years of IPL. There was a lot of things that had to go well for the growth to really trigger. And I think obviously IPL is one of the biggest leagues in the world across all sporting codes. In the first 3 seasons, we've seen dramatic growth on a number of elements at SA20. And hopefully that will continue. I think the most importantly, at the core of everything will always be the cricket product, and I think we've seen every year the cricket product get stronger. Certainly the local player base, I think, is going from strength to strength, and that has been the strength of the IPL. You just see the Indian players and how if I think about 08 when I played for the Royals, to see how the generation of talent has really gotten from strength to strength. That's something that we really want to see, coupled with world-class international players.
Names that you mentioned are reflected on a global stage. To see these players who play high quality cricket in a league that is now only 3 seasons old, going into a sport only promising to get bigger, better, delivering more with season 4 on the horizon.